Hello and welcome back to the FRL Tier 4 F1 Championship. Well, we just had some issues. Hopefully we'll be carrying on this time. It just suddenly stopped the stream. So in case you missed it last time, my name is Tom and I'm joined here by Kieran, and we are here at round 3 in Monaco. So go on.
It's good, like what you were saying before you got disconnected. We're in line with the F1 calendar at Monaco, as we've just seen today what the real F1 was doing. So it's quite good to be in line with it.
The only thing with that is that unfortunately it's not the best circuit for racing. The overtaking is a little bit difficult, very difficult here because it's a street track, but for anyone who's a big fan of crashes, you may see a few tonight with those barriers down the side. We have got the damage on reduced to make it a little bit less of a crash fest in terms of damage and in and out of the pits. As you can imagine, it wouldn't be great fun if we had half the pack having DNFs.
Yeah. But we've seen it in the rain.
yeah. Well, it'll be interesting to see it in the rain.
Let's hope not. Let's hope it's not raining. I think it might be a bit chaotic.
Yeah, without a doubt. Right, okay, let's go through some of the drivers that are in today then, as we've got a few reserves. We haven't got quite a full group. Oh, that's Brown, who's spun it, has caught the back end of the car coming out of the last corner there, so that's one of the starts of some of the incidents there. So we've got two Ferraris, one being Vermu Nubel. We're going to call him Nubel for the commentating purposes. So he'll be in the Ferrari joining Matteo as Craig Millsy. It's not ever the second week running, so hopefully Craig does return, but it's interesting to see that Craig isn't there. Jamie Owen, of course, in the AlphaTauri. He did really well last time. So can he repeat his good form? Julian in the Red Bull, with Darren Parker also improving and getting some good results in that Williams. Brown and Callum still in the McLarens, with Wild Dog aka Kobe. Oh, he's hit the wall as well, so already we're seeing a few incidents of contact into the wall early into the first qualifying session. David Dale FC in the Alfa Romeo returns, with JJ East in the Red Bull. Kian Green, of course, in the Mercedes, with Marcy also in the Alfa Romeo. F1 Podge. Oh, I was trying to remember his name earlier, which he knew was the thief, wasn't it? David. His name was David. So David Podge, we're going to call him today, because we know they've also got the other David in there, David LFC. PB returns in the Haas. Also note that David is in the Williams and teams up with Darren Parker. Leclerc in the Renault. Of course, Leclerc has won 2 races so far for the Renaults. Scott Moody in the Racing Point. It's the only running Racing Point on the grid. Stevie is there, which is Steve Rice. He actually comes from the KTEC series of KTEC touring cars and the F1 Manager series, so good to see Stevie. He's only 15, so it'll be interesting to see how Stevie does in that Mercedes, replacing John Neves, who is our strong contender for the title. So that'll be a shock really, especially as John didn't have a good race last time either, ending up upside down rolling his Mercedes.
Yeah.
Of course, Ruben in the other.
He's got
Renault.
big shoes to fill.
Yeah, massive shoes. Yeah, exactly. So let's have a look, see what we've got so far in the qualifying session. Nubel has done pretty well and has shown how quick he can be early doors with a 1:10.7. The only one to get into underneath the 1:11s, with Matteo a 1:11.6, Jamie Owen a 1:11.7, Julian doing quite well with a 1:12.3, but that's a comparison to the quickest time. That's going to push him down further when others go a little bit quicker, I imagine. Darren does a 1:12.4, Kobe a 1:13.5, and the 2 McLarens of Brown and Dung Beetle, which is Callum, 1:16.8. So very early days Your opinion on this circuit, Kieran? Did you know this is the track you raced the other day in Tier 3?
Yes, I raced Tier 3.
How did you find it?
Well, for the first time actually properly racing on this actual game, it was bloody hard.
Of course, yeah,
How
definitely.
many front wings I went through, it was unbelievable. I felt sorry for my teammate. The goal I was going for was just not to DNF, which I didn't, which was a good thing. But it is a bloody hard track because how tight it is.
Yeah, you've got to be on the ball, concentrating the whole time, like threading the needle for the whole time, really. So, yeah, without a doubt, very, very difficult track to remain concentrated. They say it's difficult for the old mental state, trying to get around there the whole time. So we're on board with Kian at the moment, who is doing a quick lap. Let's put some more detail on here as he's into sector 2. There we go. And he's coming around for his first fast lap, and he's actually coming across it's the racing point of Scott Moody. Oh, that's going to slow him down. Oh, he goes in the pits, so it abandons aborts that particular lap. So far, still Nubel in the Ferrari in the lead, but Benz, which is it's Ruben with a 1:11.4. So already the Renaults are getting up there. So that'll be interesting to see if that does change.
Yeah. So we've only got one who's in the 1:10 at the moment.
JJ out on a fast lap here, sector 2. Must be really hard.
As usual, you got two Reynolds, second, third.
Yep. Very strong.
They're the ones to beat.
Now down into that really, really tight chicane, left and right. Then up to a fast left-hander, and then another set of chicanes, almost like the bus chicane here for Dragon Trail from GT Sport. Call it the swimming pool. And then, wow, really tight two right-handers, and then floor it down the grid on past the straight the finish line. Oh, is it the wall? So JJ East hits the wall there, so that's going to...
Darren's just spun it.
Oh, where's he spun it?
Damaged his wing, just coming to the last two corners.
So he will be in the pits to fix the damage.
No, he's staying out.
No, he's staying out. So Darren wants to get a lap in there. I don't think that's going to be the best idea. Maybe he doesn't realise the effects of the damage. Maybe he feels that the car's okay with the handling wise, so that'll be interesting. So still currently with just over 5 minutes left of Q1, we've got Nubel still leading in the Ferrari. So it's at the moment it's a Ferrari, Renault, Ferrari in the top 4, but it's only Q1, so that obviously could change for the overall grid come the end of Q3. Let's have a look, see who's in pits all at the top. David LFC is doing an out lap. Darren's still trying to do another quick lap. I don't know if he's going to be any quicker. And then we've got the two McLarens on their out laps, as is David Podge. Yeah, Darren's way too slow in that one. So let's go on board with Kian Green to see if he is back out there doing a quick lap. He's in sector 2. He's just gone underneath the tunnel, and then it's a hard brake into the chicane, and he's got it slightly wrong, but he manages to keep it going.
That bend a little bit too quick.
Yeah, very much so. But he comes round to set a fast time down the straight, and he does. 1:11.6,
not too bad.
yeah, so good for 5th.
Yeah.
Which is Jamie Owen down.
Steve's on a out lap, just about to start a fast lap.
Let's go on board with Stevie.
For his first time. See how he does. It's looking good so far, quite nice and smooth to be fair.
Just staying on the track is good. This circuit, yeah.
Just need to set a time. There's 3 what's going to be knocked out.
A little bit of contact, regains it though under the tunnel.
Still can set a time.
Yeah, setting a time would be good because you could have people retire if they go into the wall. So you never say never, even with a slow lap. Oh, he goes slightly wide. It is a hard track.
Still going to set a time though, which he's going to sit 13th, so he's safe. He is safe. JJ's in danger of getting knocked out if BP comes out.
But Stevie, there's room for improvement there. You could see where he could go quicker. He's going on board with Callum, who's coming, though he's doing an out lap, he's just getting out of the way for someone, it looks like. I think.
Oh, maybe not.
On board with JJ then, who's going through the first sector here. And the roundabout. Round that incredibly tight left hand hairpin. Incredibly famous circuit, lots of history, heritage, been on the calendar for years, this one. And then up to fast left-hander, he's got the swimming pool chicane coming up now.
Just remember to do this bend as I said. There you go, that's much smoother.
Kieran.
Yeah, you...
And JJ does a 1:16.2. So JJ's gone ahead of Stevie, so Stevie's going to have to go a bit quicker, but he's in the pits so far. And I'm just saying, just looking at that, it just caught my attention with Ruben, who's gone quickest with it, 1:10.5. So he's gone quicker than Nubel, so pushes him down to second. And Kean Green's gone quicker with a 1:10.9, so 3 of them underneath the 1:11s at the moment. And they're going quicker and quicker. That pushes Leclerc down to 4th. Leclerc, of course, L2 race winner so far in the season, and that could be an interesting race here.
Is everyone going to go quicker?
So David does, yeah, 12, a 1:13.828, 12.
I was meant to ask who's F1's name?
His name is David as well. He was Expert Thief from last race.
Oh, he's changed his name.
Yeah, that's it. That's why he did change his name, yeah.
Right.
Cool, so a lot of them in the pits at the moment, and so Darren's still out on a fast lap here, and I don't know if he's going any quicker, but currently 10th so far. I don't know, he's not going quicker, he's slowing down, so he's giving up on that lap.
So I think that's the fifture of the 3 what ain't going to go.
Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it? Yeah, that's pretty much it. The session is over.
BP.
PB. I don't know what happened to Marcy, he didn't set a lap.
Maybe he's just hoping for the crash to happen and then away he goes.
Maybe. The thing is, this circuit is really, really important about track position for the grid. As soon as you've got someone in front of you, it's going to be so difficult to overtake. So it's an interesting indication so far of where we sit with this particularly difficult street track, with Ruben getting the quickest time with a 1:10.5. Then it's Nubel, his first debut race for Ferrari, with a 1:10.7. And then the other 1:10.9 in third. So that is that first session over.
So Moody's got a 5-place grid penalty.
Scott Moody, yeah, I don't know what that was all about. Did it say why?
No, I didn't even see it come up on Scott Moody's one. It just said 5 seconds.
On to Q2 then.
Who's going to be the first one out? I can hear cars revving up. Who's that up in the distance? So it looks like it's David.
Yep.
David's out.
2 Davids. David
And
LFC.
Darren was the first one to get out though.
Okay. So Darren is out. Yeah, Darren is keen to go quicker.
Yeah. He wanted that clear out.
Yeah, well, it showed with Kian's lap being spoilt by... Was it Kian? Or was it... No, I think it was JJ's lap. I can't remember who it was. But yeah, a lap spoilt by someone slow on the track. So Darren wants all that track space to himself, and that's a great plan, really.
Good opportunity.
Another sunny session. So the last thing we want is rain. David gets out of the way of Kobe. Not sure why, but again, it's just all about having the space. So let's go on board with Darren as he starts his fast lap, the first one in Q2, to head out for a quick time.
Yep.
A yellow flag. Oh, it's just 2 cars staying out of the way, I think.
Yeah, one slowing down for the other.
So around that lovely hairpin by the hotel, which used to be a train station. Under the tunnel. Back out the tunnel again, down to the really sharp chicane. Darren gets it perfect. Look at that. That's a great run through there.
Good chicane that was.
In through the swimming pool chicane. Up left, back to left again, right left, and then this is the really difficult corner, getting that one right. And then
that's quite a smooth lap.
Yeah, it's good, I think.
Yeah.
What does he do?
Oh, 1:11.7, that's good.
So 1:11.7, but fastest laps were 1:10, so he's still about a second off some of the fastest laps we've seen so far. So it could push him down mid-pack as long as he's in the top 10. I think that's a
Ruben
fairly...
just goes quicker though.
Yeah, Ruben has
With
1:11.
medium tyres as well.
So I think you need to be definitely in the 1:11s to be in the top 10.
Yeah.
The early 1:11s, I would say. Kian does. Oh, nearly into the 110s for Kian. Nubel 1:11.3 in the Ferrari. Stevie is halfway around the circuit. Let's go on board with him. Jamie Owen does a 1:11.3, so he's up to third, pushes Ruben down to fourth. Leclerc is still in the pits. Oh, Stevie's at the wall, but only just a little tap. Hopefully it's not going to push the damage on too much for him. Obviously, as I say, it's reduced, so it might not be too bad. Julian's going to be in the way. That's Stevie's lap, unfortunately ruined. And yeah, so you can see the difference here. So Stevie has to abort it. Let's have a look then. Who's on a quick lap? Is that JJ? It is. Ooh. I think JJ might be. I don't think he is on a quick lap, but. Oh, he's at the wall. Yeah, no. JJ's lap has been invalidated. So JJ needs to go around again. And yeah, look at the traffic. It's so difficult to do these laps. It's the yellow flags, but that's where the cars are going slow. Kian readying himself up for another lap. Okay, following JJ then. Oh, thought he was going to go on the wall then. So round and underneath the tunnel for JJ. Still leading is Kian Green with just over 9 minutes to go. Oh, he nearly hits the wall. It's close. Through the swimming pool chicane. JJ on the softs for this one. The only two on mediums up the top are Nubel and Jamie Owen, with Brown also on mediums, but in 8th. This is a slow lap for JJ. It's only good for 1:15, 1:16.5, so 10th so far, so problematic. Oh, he goes into the wall. So JJ not having a good time with that. Jamie Owen still in 3rd. Is he going for another quick lap? No. Oh,
Leclerc's out to the fast lap.
Jamie Owen nearly misses the pits, and so that's the reverse. So he's gone back in there. So Matteo, yeah, let's go on board with him as he's on a fast lap here. Through the tunnel. Back out the other side and down into the chicane again. Can he get it right? Oh, he's done well. That's a good chicane from Matteo, but now he's got the traffic. Oh, he's at the wall. He's probably going to off-put him. Julian's in slightly in the way there, but I don't know if Julian's on a quick lap as well. Nope, Matteo aborts. So Julian on an out lap. Oh, JJ's in the wall. So JJ East in the Red Bull retires. Just caught it at that point. He's hit the wall and the wheels come off. Oh, okay. I thought someone was going to go straight in the back. No, it's ghosted. But yeah, very interesting that was. So JJ is out, and so he will be eliminated from Q2 with 7 minutes to go. David LFC, who is just coming across now, does a 1:12.9, so that's his first fast lap into Q2, into 9th position. So it's a bit shaky. He needs to go quicker really to be safe, I'd say. Brown is behind him almost by a second with 1:13.8, so Brown needs to go a lot quicker to catch up, but I would continue on to do some fast laps if I was David. So Matteo's back in the pits. Stevie is on his outlet. Let's go on board with Stevie then. Let's follow his on board. Oh, he's hit the wall on the first corner. I don't know if that's going to affect his handling again. A lot of these guys are struggling a lot more than maybe what they originally thought. 1:10.9 for Nubel to go quickest, but it's not as quick as his lap in the first session. So Stevie goes under the tunnel. Round through the chicane. Oh, he's gone wide. Slow on the second part of that. So Stevie's going to cross the line and do a 1:17.1. So Stevie's struggling here at Monaco for his debut, but he could go quicker, and we can see it. We've seen it. So
well, we finally got a 1:10.9.
Yep. So Nubel's gone with a 1:10, hasn't he? So
yep.
Matteo on his fast lap here. Oh no, he's not. He's been invalidated. So Matteo is struggling.
Darren's got a purple sector too.
Oh, is that someone in the wall? No, I don't think it was. So Darren's going quicker.
Sector 2, he's just going over the line. But he doesn't. He only goes 0.07 faster.
He's on mediums as well. Now he's got some traffic. But, it was really well done by Julian then to get out of the way.
No.
Doesn't affect Darren. Can Darren go quicker? He's safe, I would say, but wants to go quicker. We have got 3.5 minutes to go, FQ2. Has to correct himself on the exit of that chicane there. He's quick through the first part. Oh, through the chicane, he gets give the wall a tap, but it's going to lose him a little bit of time there. And no, airports. Ruben on a quick lap.
So is Leclerc.
See how different Ruben takes those lines and looks so much quicker around. Here he comes. He does a time of 1:11.4, just a tiny bit quicker than his previous time. Still not up there with the quickest times though. So you say Leclerc's on a fast lap as well.
He was, but he kind of got the back end a bit twitchy. But he's going round doing another one. He's just started a brand new lap.
Leclerc does a 1:11.0, so as much as he was slightly off there, he's gone.
Oh,
wow!
Matteo,
what a lap! Matteo does a 1:10.6. I was just saying he was struggling, and he's done a 1:10.684 to go top.
Wow!
Incredible. So the two Ferraris up the top then, with Renault not quite as quick here as what they have been. So. Renault have got a challenge ahead of them. Kobe not quite up there as he has been in 8th, and then we've got at the moment under threat from being eliminated is David, Podge, Brown. JJ is eliminated as Stevie is under threat, and so is Scott Moody out of the session.
So is Brown under threat.
Yeah, so David LFC is possibly the not quite the safest. Watching Brown at the moment. Brown is, I don't think he's going any quicker.
To just outbreak himself.
Yeah. Back up through the tunnel, down to the chicane again. Let's see how he does this one. Oh, he's gone straight over, so yeah, no, that's an aborted time. And I think Brown is going to be out of the session. He's not got much time to get back round to get another lap. He might be able to get one more in.
Depends how quick he is. Needs to get to that line.
Has he got the tyres?
Oh, he's gone a bit wide there. Coming round, 20 seconds left. He should just get over the line, just to do his last lap.
So back into a fast lap for Brown.
All he needs is a 1:12.9.
So David LFC still in that 10th position. No one has gone quicker, and so we're still
good so far.
Got the same people.
Oh, he nearly outbraked himself.
So it's David in 10th, David in 11th, Brown and Stevie all finishing their laps to see if they can go quicker. It's going to be interesting because they're all close and they're all out there.
Brown's going well though.
Gets it right this time.
The chicane, yeah, that's good. This might be just the right, maybe. Oh, he's got a purple sector too.
As long as he gets it right here. Oh.
Is it going to be enough? This is the question.
I think it will.
Oh, his fuel's gone.
Oh no! Or 1:13.7. Oh, that's unreal.
Beat his time by 0.1. So if his fuel didn't go,
yep.
What lap would he have got?
Could David F1 get it? No, he doesn't. He does a 1:13.3. So Stevie has an invalidated lap time as well. So he's not going to go quicker. So David LFC. He just about holds on then after Brown nearly pushes him out, but Brown as he come down the line, that unfortunately that fuel gauge gave away and he couldn't go quicker. So Q2 is up. David F1, Brown, Stevie, JJ and Scott Moody all are eliminated, with both Ferraris on top, Matteo and Nubel doing 110s, 110.6 for Matteo and a 110.9 for Nubel, and Leclerc in the Renault doing a 111.0, Kian fourth with Mercedes, Jamie Alpha Tauri 111.3, and then there's Ruben. So as I say, those Renaults are not dominating as much as they have been, and they have a fight on their hands with those Ferraris. Could be a close one up the top on this one, I reckon. It's
yeah, it could be
very difficult to string a fast lap time together in this particular circuit.
Well, Ferraris are showing themselves again and doing quite well.
Yeah.
From qualifying.
So we've had an issue with Nubel, who needs to be invited back into the room. So hopefully he can get back in as they all go out for their fast laps, and they're the only two so far not to go out on Matteo and Nubel, of course, who needs to be invited back in.
Has he got an invite?
I don't think so, so it'd be great if you could.
Who is it?
Nubel is named Vamu.
Let's have a look, let's have a look.
So we've got some cars already on their way to do fastest laps. We're watching David LFC here, who was just about to scrape through into Q3. The biggest shock at the moment is the fact that Nubel is again he's crashed, so he needs to be getting back in the session to do some quick lap times. David just catches the barrier. Oh, and again for David. Oh, so that's going to slow him down dramatically as Jamie Owen is on a quick time here. Let's have a look at no, I don't think Matteo is on a fast lap, so this looks like the first person to do a quick time will be Jamie Owen, who is actually showing to be really quick around here.
I don't think it helps. I think he's veering offline.
Jamie does a 1:10.7. That's a quick time for his first lap. It's a very quick time.
Just sent him an invite. So hopefully you can get in quickly.
Darren does a 1:11.3 as Ruben does a 1:10.5, so the Renault's back up at the front again. Kian does a 1:11.4 as Julian does a 1:22, so something must have happened to Julian. Leclerc does a 1:11.2, so the Renault's a 1:3 so far, so those times coming in thick and fast here. Who else is out there? Matteo, who went quickest in Q2. Oh, he cuts that chicane, so he must have had an invalidated lap time. Kobe here is just behind Jamie Owen, so he's going to get some slipstream, but if he's not careful, it's going to run into the back of Jamie. Oh, they've made contact. Wow. Jamie Owen gets a 5-place grid penalty for collision with Kobe. That is definitely going to be controversial. I wonder how that's going to work out there. So really interesting to see that. We've caught it on the stream here, so that's going to be words going on with that, because that's going to affect Jamie big time after showing some real pace in this qualifying session. He's currently second on the grid. Yes, that'll push him down to 7th, and there's nothing that they can contest with it initially, because they can't change the grid. Yeah, exactly. So I wonder what will be said after the race.
Yeah, I don't think Jamie done anything wrong.
He was just getting out of the way, and Kobe just took the corner too tight to get past him and made the contact. So yeah. So here comes Jamie. It's like, what's the point almost? And he's been in the wall. It's kind of almost put him off to a certain degree, and it's out of his rhythm. So not good news for Jamie. That puts the two Renaults on pole position at the moment, with Darren Parker in 4th with a 1:11.3. So Darren doing better here.
I don't know though. We've got the two Ferraris both on their out laps.
Oh, Darren nearly losing it around that.
So we've got one Ferrari now just going to come round and start his fast lap.
Julian goes quicker with a 1:11.9 instead of the 1:22, so Julian still in 6th position but much better situated with that time. David LFC is now out on a better lap. And actually his lap time has been invalidated, so David LFC is struggling here.
Ferrari's got the best sector 1 so far.
Is that New Bell, I imagine?
Yeah, New Bell.
I'm following Matteo, so easy comes round. The hairpin down the right hander. It's almost like foot on the accelerator, foot off the accelerator, brake on, accelerator off, brake through the tunnel.
Or he gets a purple sector 2 as well. That's it, no one gets in his way. He's kind of come round to the line. That's it, he's on the straight, so here he comes. Is he going to go the quickest? And he sure does with a 1:10.3.
Oh, what a time that is. Here comes Matteo. Oh, Matteo's hit the wall. He's just cut it too fine, and that's ruined his lap time. He's going to have to come in the pits probably to deal with some damage on that as well. So that's, yeah, that's interesting for Matteo, because time is running out with 4 minutes left to go in this Q3 session. So Matteo does a 1:12 even though he hit the wall, so that could have been
Leclerc's just got a purple sector 1 now. So they got a Renault trying his best to get back up. What's he going to get in sector 2? He's about to come to the line for sector 2, and he's got not a purple one, but he is going quicker. Don't think it's quick enough though.
Before he lost it
Needs
then.
a whole second quicker. Oh no, I think he's ruined his lap.
Here comes Leclerc. Yeah, 1:11.0, so still not quick enough to get past Jamie. Of course, Jamie's got that penalty, so he'll be pushed down naturally after the finishing where he does on the grid.
If Jamie drops down anymore, he's going to be basically 10th. So
yeah, he's currently sitting at 8th with that penalty, so that's gonna it's frustrating as hell for Jamie.
I don't know if Matteo's going to try and come out and do another lap.
Oh, Kobe does a 1:10.9 after going into Jamie, so he is in 4th position.
I think Leclerc's trying a little bit too hard now. He just bounced off a wall. Yeah, he's cutting that one.
Teo comes back out for another lap. Can Kobe go quicker? No, also that the fact that Darren, although he did a fairly quick time initially, he's been pushed down to 7th with a 1:11.3.
But he will move up to 6th because of Jamie.
Of course, yep. Unless Jamie can go quicker. Oh, Kobe's hit the wall. Oh, that's big impact. So Kobe gets damage, and so that's ruined his lap time. This is Darren now on his fast lap. Oh, he's at the wall as well. So you see how hard they're pushing.
Oh, Ruben. 109.9.
What? Are you serious?
Wow.
How does he do it? How on earth does he do it?
Ferrari down into 2nd.
That's incredible.
I don't know where they get these extra times from. When you watch They're like already pushing to the limit, so where they get that extra bit, I don't know.
So these qualifying sessions are just as interesting as the races. They always seem to pull it out of the bag in terms of the drama.
The car's coming out to try. I don't know if he's going to get to the line in time, really. It might be a push for Leclerc to get to the line.
Here comes Darren. Goes half a second slower, so Darren's struggling to get a quicker time in. Comes Jamie Owen. I don't think he's going to be able to go quicker, and he's invalidated the lap time. This is Newbell in the Ferrari trying to go quicker than Ruben to get that pole position back again.
Oh, we've got a purple sector too. Oh, he's going quite quick, to be fair.
He's doing alright. Can he come away and get that? Oh, it's looking really quick. He does it!
He did.
Oh my god!
109.6.
Oh my god!
Where the hell did he get that from?
Unbelievable. That's an incredible
Here comes
time.
Matteo though. Where's Matteo going to come? Oh, bit sideways there.
But it's still quick. No, it's not. 110.3. Third though, yeah. If he just didn't lose the back end there, it would have gone quicker. So Ferrari.
Jamie's going to be ninth at the minute. Here comes the McLaren. Kian, what can he do?
Mercedes.
Yeah,
he's looking quicker.
Mercedes.
Oh,
he does!
Third.
Wow! So Jamie's basically going to start 10th.
Unbelievable. What a session. The time's changed.
Literally.
So, shocking. Look at that.
Wow.
So, Newbell gets pole position right on the last gasping moment with a 109.6. I don't know where did he come from in the Ferrari on his debut. So Ruben with a quick time, which we thought for the first time in a 109.9 in the Renault, gets second with Mercedes. Kian Green in third in the last minute or so. Matteo, the other Ferrari, so it's a 1-4 for Ferrari with Jamie Owen in fifth, but he gets pushed down to 10th. Then it's Kobe, Leclerc, Darren, Julian and David.
I'd say Leclerc's not doing good as usual, than he usually is.
So, as we wait for the cars to load in, we are just a few minutes away from the first race at Monaco here in the FRL Tier 4 Championship. So, do you think that Newbell can convert that pole into a win?
I don't know, it's going to be a good fight, I think, between him
all
and
down to the
Ruben.
pits, really.
Yes.
Tyres, pits.
They basically are on par with each other.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good race. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. And they're both on mediums as well. Both leaders, first and second, are on mediums. But then you've got Kian, Matteo, Kobe and Leclerc all on softs. Darren's gone for mediums. Julian's gone for softs, so's David. And then the rest of the pack behind is starting on mediums. It's going to be interesting what happens here.
I just hope that Ruben or someone doesn't get a bit too keen on the first corner and holds back and does a good race and not taking out people.
Yeah.
Not pointing at Ruben as someone who crashes, I'm just saying that the two on the front grid, it's a tight circuit, so yeah.
It's literally, you've got very minimum chances to overtake places.
Yeah.
It's just got to be at the right moment, right time. Otherwise it could turn into disaster. So he's he's keen. He's on that grid before everyone else.
Yep.
That's these times what that'll do for him.
Where is everyone?
He wants to get the race ready and going. And there's the rest of the grid.
Okay.
Here we go. So either be 1 stop or 2 stop strategy.
So the lights go out.
Oh.
And away they go.
Away they go.
It's a decent start for everyone, really. I think everyone's through. Oh, it's a bit. It's a little bit. Oh, chaotic further down. Oh, shocking stuff.
Someone ghosting.
Yeah. Oh, the two McLarens nearly into each other.
Callum nearly taking out Brown there.
Oh, bits of car flying everywhere. The two Alfa Romeos nearly struggling to get round each other. It's such a difficult circuit not to make contact.
Not a good place to overtake.
No. So right at the front then, Newbell still leads with Ruben in second, Kian in third, Matteo in fourth, Kobe is in fifth. Very, very close behind him is Leclerc. So on board with him, with Darren actually behind him very close as well. So that is as much as there was lots of close contacts, but it was only just a bit of rubbing. Leclerc and Kobe really close together. That was so close for the contact there. So Leclerc looking much racier than Kobe is here, but struggling to get past. You can see how difficult it is to overtake. Darren is holding back, possibly waiting for a mistake to happen.
The ones in front of Kobe are pulling away.
Indeed. So
is it Kobe actually holding Leclerc and Darren up?
Without a doubt, and I don't know why Kobe's so much slower, but and also because they're going to struggle to get past. A, they're going to slow themselves down from the front pack, but B, they're going to allow the people behind them potentially to catch up to them. So that's going to be interesting to see how that develops.
Well, the front pack seem like they keep their distance with like 1 second from each other, but I think when the DRS comes in, it might start changing.
So, Jamie and Julian getting together. They're just about to get round together. That is, that was tight, really tight. So Stevie's up to 12th. Brown and Callum are in 13th and 14th. PB's 15th, with Scott Moody in 16th. David LFC's dropped down to 17th. JJ East
both
right at the back.
Callum and Brown's got slight damage on their front wings.
Do we have any? There are penalties. No penalties so far, which is a minor miracle.
And everyone made it around the first lap.
I know, yeah. No crashes. What's I say? Penalty is given to Callum for multiples. It could be just cutting the corners. As Kian and Matteo are now having a great race here. So Matteo looking racy behind Kian.
Callum's coming into the pits.
Newbell already.
Probably to serve that penalty at the same time.
Yeah, probably. Newbell 2.5 seconds already ahead of Ruben. So yeah, it's been a really quiet one for Marcy so far, who we've always seen do well. He's up to 9th. He didn't manage to put a lap in, so for qualifying. So it's interesting to see where he will go from here. and still Matteo and Kian having a great tussle.
So Callum now has gone onto the hards, but I think he's just got given another penalty. No, he just didn't serve the 3 seconds.
Let's look further back then. Darren is having a fairly consistent race so far. He has got past Leclerc, so something's happened with... Something must have happened there. So Kobe's still... Yeah, so Leclerc has had Darren get past him. Oh, as Marcy has got past David F1. So those two having a tussle here now. Oh, David F1 is spun it. He's in the wall and he will spin it. So it's going to be difficult to get back on the track now. He's going to have to wait for everyone to get past. That is going to be so difficult for him to spin back round. He does it there. He's on. He's Austin Powers.
He's got to be very quick.
Then Jesus Christ, that was close. So a nightmare for him.
Damage at the front.
Nubel's still doing well on up to over 3 seconds ahead of Ruben then. So Ruben struggling to keep up with Nubel. Matteo gets a 3-second penalty for cutting corners potentially here. So that is quite significant for being in 4th and very, very close to Kian. So that means that he's going to be pushed down to potentially 5th early in this race towards Kobe. But of course for a 39 lap race, it's going to be interesting to watch how it develops.
It looks like Nubel is quite consistent on every lap.
Yeah, I mean that lead is just increasing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So Matteo still on the back of Kian, even though he's got that penalty, and you can see must be how hard he is pushing. Come down to that.
I think he might have him on, I reckon, the next DRS, or a little bump there.
Do you know what? I think they're catching Ruben, so it could come up to a 3-way. There's Ruben in the tunnel there, look, so that could end up being an interesting race.
Yeah, it could be.
Wild Dog is doing okay. He's managed to get ahead of Leclerc, and Darren is now on his way to go and try and make an attempt to get past Kobe. Darren up to 6th at this really difficult track, so I think he'll be happy with that so far. Marcy progressing up into 8th and on his way to come up with Leclerc. It's strange, Leclerc is struggling here after winning the first 2 races, so has he got a problem? Is he got damage, or is he just not keen on the circuit? So Jamie Owen in 9th, and that really affected him with his qualifying penalty, grid position penalty. That's essentially just ruined his race almost for him. He can get some minimum points. Stevie into 10th now, is up to the top 10, so he's just ahead of Brown here for his debut in the Mercedes. This is good for Stevie. We'll get some points for McLaren, for Mercedes, sorry.
Oh, Matteo a bit sideways there. He's under a second, so if he keeps that... Oh no, he went a bit sideways, so he's now past the second.
Oh, Stevie's struggling. He's in the walls a few times. Brown is struggling to overtake him. I think Brown's hesitant.
I'd say it's definitely a hard track to do the overtake.
PB on the back of Julian with Scott Moody behind them as well, so there's a 3-way tussle for 12th, 13th and 14th.
Oh, Matteo is literally behind him. He's going to have DRS on Kian.
Let's go and find it.
What can Matteo do? Is he going to try the overtake? No, he's going to sit behind.
Oh,
they both clipped the wall there. Matteo's just damaged his front wing. I don't know if Kian has.
Oh, he's got him. I think Kian might have let him go. Did he let him go?
I think he did.
Maybe it was a case of he just felt that he knew slower than Matteo potentially, and that Kian didn't want to get involved in any contact and any incidents, so he thought, do you know what, have your own race and I'll stick around here in 4th.
Plus they've both got damaged wings.
And look at
they've both done the same thing on that bend.
Yeah. So if you look at how close Kobe and Darren are to them as well, so let's go on board with Darren, who's very close to Kobe here. So Darren is right up there in the thick of this now. It's looking good. Oh,
it's in DRS zone.
Yep. Can he make an attempt to get past? He's close, very close to him.
It's on the medium tyres as well, so...
Darren isn't stupid though, so he stays safe behind him. He's not going to make a very difficult overtake and ruin his race. I wonder if Kobe will be looked at with that qualifying incident. I don't know how that will go down. So Kian must have pitted because he's now in 7th.
Yeah, he's on fresh tyres.
Yep. So he's
he did start on the medium, so you're probably going to see Matteo coming probably soon.
Yeah, Leclerc has also pitted.
And Kobe.
Back up with Darren then to see if he can get past Kobe, or Kobe pit, and will Darren go past and react to Kobe's pitting? Kobe doesn't pit.
No.
Blue flags flying
and
for
Matteo's out
Callum. Oh, what's Callum doing? There we go. Oh, Darren. Oh, he runs wide. Oh, that was close. David LFC gets a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. Just trying to work out what else is going on. So Kobe, oh, so there's Kobe and there's Matteo. So Kobe is potentially going to catch up with him. Ruben racing on his own, literally, with Nubel still leading and comfortable in the Ferrari.
I wonder if Matteo will be coming in this lap.
David F1
and
gets
Kobe.
a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. There's lots of traffic here now with Darren, Kobe, Marcy. Marcy catched up to the back, caught up to the back of Darren, and is looking so much quicker than Darren is. So this is really going to be interesting here for 4th, 5th and 6th. Oh, how close they all are. The DRS is really going to
They all got
make
DRS.
yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Apart from Kobe, Kobe's still out. I think Kobe might be struggling on them tyres,
Yeah.
but he's just trying to hold on.
And Darren doesn't want to go past because, well, he not necessarily doesn't want, he's struggling to get past him. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look how quick Marcy looks behind Darren. Oh, Kobe hits the wall. Oh, if they're not careful, there's going to be some tears here in a minute. It's all going to kick off.
I think Kobe will be coming in this time round. Now he's got a damaged wing. But what does this mean for like for Darren? If Kobe's got a damaged wing,
it will free him ahead of Marcy, but will he? How will he? What's Marcy going to do with the pits?
Could hold him up because of that damaged wing.
Yeah. Is that? Oh no, I think that's what that was Brown, but that's not. That is. I think that's Callum. After he let them pass with the blue. Oh, and it might not be. That might be Brown, but Kian's not there.
Coming round. Kobe does not pit still.
Neither does Darren. So Darren really close to Kobe this time. He's got DRS. Does he make the overtake? Oh, is he going to go for it? He does. He's gone for it. Oh, there's contact. Oh, he puts him in the wall. Oh, Jesus. So that it was really, really risky overtake, and Darren just went for it. Kobe, there was a little bit of contact. Kobe went into the wall. I don't know if that would be considered just racing. Now Marcy on the back of Darren. Marcy managed to get past Kobe as well after he went into the wall.
Now look at the gap they're gaining away from Kobe. How much he was holding them up. I know he's got the damaged wing.
So they're running away from Kobe. Kobe might have more damage after going into the wall, so Kobe really needs to come into the pit. So I think he should have come in earlier, really.
Yeah.
Let's see if he does. There's Matteo as well, so Matteo is coming in the pits.
Yeah.
Does Kobe. Marcy up to 4th, Darren up to 3rd, Wild Dog Kobe does pit, Kian up to 5th then after that. And it's still an 11-second lead then for Nubel ahead of Ruben in 2nd, and Ruben is 15 seconds ahead, 15.5 seconds ahead of Darren, so the front is really looking massive. Ooh, yellow flag, someone's gone off.
Leclerc's crashed.
Oh no, so Leclerc has crashed. Let's find out.
Yeah, right there. Right on the chicane before, so he must have clicked that wall.
Let's go on board with Darren, because Darren might see Leclerc before he disappears. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, he's there. I wonder if he's maybe hit the ball full speed as he come out of the tunnel, lost it. So we didn't see it, so that is a shock moment really from this race. Leclerc was struggling in all honesty. Yeah, one Renault out and out.
Oh, thanks happened to Ruben. Ruben's in the pitch, but he's just sitting there.
That's interesting. Why was that happening?
I think it's because of Leclerc. Basically, I think where they were recovering Leclerc, I think Ruben couldn't pit.
That's really weird. So
that's dropped him.
I wonder if that's
very
gonna
badly.
Yeah, weird. That's really weird. So he's down to 5th. So a nightmare for Renault here, as the current championship leader is out of this race. The only one to be out so far.
That's Matteo now, who's gone past him.
So Darren Parker is up to 2nd, even though, of course, given the fact he needs to pit. So does Marcy, Kian doesn't need to pit. So Kian is essentially in 2nd, as Marcy and Darren are not that much farther ahead than Kian is. So Kian up to 2nd, I'd say.
I think Kian's going for a 2-stop.
Possibly.
He started with the softs and now he's put the mediums on.
Yeah.
So he will need a pit again.
Let's see.
Because them tyres, he's already done 5 laps, and like we can see now, the top 3 have been on them tyres for 13 laps now.
Yeah.
So he ain't going to be able to do the whole race on them mediums.
PB nearly hits the wall. Oh, sorry, Kobe, not PB. Kobe, is he still on those tyres? No, he's not. He went in the pits. Of course he did. Looking at the penalties in, and up the front is the only one is Matteo is 6 seconds, so Matteo could drop down in the grid with PB getting 9 seconds and Brown with 3. So
I think Nubon could literally.
You could do another pit and still he could still be leading, without a doubt.
Safety car, it's safety car.
So that is one of that is Stevie.
Nu's gone past the pits already. Is Darren going to come in because he's going to come to the pits?
Stevie is out of the race in the Mercedes, unfortunately, on his debut at the oh wow, how's he done that? He's gone straight on at the hairpin and gone into the tyre wall.
Oh.
Yeah, there he is. How's he done that?
So Darren's coming in. What is he going to put on? Hards are coming on. Marcy's in, and he's putting the hards on as well.
Kian's
come in
again, yeah.
So that means Darren's in second.
Darren Parker in second. He's nearly a minute behind Nubel, but well, he's got
Nubel. I think it will pit this one.
Yeah, that's the safety. He's gone straight.
No, they're not even near the safety car yet. Nubel went past the
right, I was going to say he's just gone past
the finishing line before the safety car came out.
Okay. Oh, hence why it's not moving. They've got to go all the way around past it, then to get back to it.
Luckily, he got past the safety car before it came out, because this pit could have ruined him. So he's literally just done it on time, really. If that safety car came out before he got to the line, he would have had to sit behind that safety car, go all the way round, go into the pits and probably fall back places.
Only 16 laps in, and this race has really shown some interesting twists and turns so far.
The thing is, Darren's like basically half a lap. Like Nubel is like half a lap in front. That's how much progress he's
got. Moody probably going to get a penalty for coming over the line. He nearly went into Darren. I wonder if they're going to look at that.
They could do.
Callum's in the pits. Puts on some new tyres and a new wing. Wonder how many wings he's had put on.
Probably quite a few wings.
Possibly. Lots and lots of wings for lots of cars in this race.
Just looking at the leader up behind the safety car, how many back markers he's got behind him. That means Darren's going to be behind all them back markers to the leader.
Amazing. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4 back markers to get past.
That's what I mean. It's quite, like I say, he's made a load of gap up.
Yeah.
Nubel. Like, how many people he's overlapping? Very quick he is, very quick.
Someone is in the pits. Is that Julian? No, it's JJ. JJ puts on a set of hard tyres. Oh, he nearly goes over the yellow line as well. So whilst the safety car continues to go around, let's recap where everyone sits at the moment. So Nubel is currently leading, with Darren Parker in second. Of course, Nubel had a massive lead, and that's going to be completely and utterly shortened. But of course, there's 4 lapped cars, back markers in front of Darren, and he needs to get past before he can even attempt to get to Nubel.
Well, he should be able to go through them, as they should be ghosts.
However, Nubel is ridiculously quick in that Ferrari. So
the thing is, even ghosting is off-putting.
Yeah. I think
so
Darren...
it'll be quite interesting.
Basically, Darren really, rather than trying to push for the win, I think he needs to just stay safe and focus on getting round, not hitting the walls, of course, and staying ahead of Kian, Ruben and Matteo.
All these drivers on hard tyres are looking to stay on them for the rest of the race.
17 laps down. We are pretty much coming up to the halfway mark with JJ. I'm not sure what's JJ doing. Did he get confused where he needed to go? Nearly. Callum's got 3-second penalty for multiple warnings, so now up to 6 seconds.
David's just been given a 3 seconds, and so is Kian. Darren's just been given 5 seconds as well. But I'm sure Darren's 5 seconds will be removed. It was only because he had to brake because of the back marker in front, because of the safety car, which then Kieran bumped into him. So it gave Darren 5 seconds, so it weren't actually Darren's fault that he got a 5-second penalty. But it's not good for Kieran, because Kieran just broke his wing because of that.
Interesting. Very interesting.
It was out of Darren's control. Safety car's coming in as well this lap.
So on lap 19 we get underway with Nubel in the Ferrari currently leading. Can he maintain that lead, and can he win this race for Ferrari? 5-second penalty for Callum with a severe collision. And away they go. So Nubel gets a good start. Darren has got to get past those back markers. Oh, Darren.
Darren was a bit worried. He was trying to go up the inside of him, but he should be ghosted.
Yeah. So Darren has got Kian right on his backside here. Further down, Ruben. Yeah, it's really off-putting, isn't it, with those back markers? Ruben and Matteo, Marcy are all together. So I think Darren is past. No, he's not past. David LFC yet as a back marker.
But Nubel's already made 5 seconds up.
Through the tunnel, there comes Kian. Oh,
that would have been a very silly move.
Yep, and that's allowed.
Oh, there's someone in the background.
Oh dear, so that is Kobe.
Kobe again.
Yeah, Kobe's.
I don't know who with.
Something's happened there.
Oh, he's just went into the wall again.
So Kobe's really struggling here.
He has no front wing now. No front wing whatsoever.
Oh, Kian's in the wall. Kian's in the wall. He's somehow managed to spin around 360 and he's down to 5th. So this is really becoming interesting here. It was Kian, it was Darren, Kian, Ruben and Matteo together, and Kian just spun the back wheels up. So Kian, yeah, wow. This continues on. Oh, Ruben's hit the wall and he's on the outside of Darren. Darren is looking a little bit slow here, maybe slowing up the other two behind him, and they're getting a bit impatient and trying to get past, a bit desperate, and it's actually causing problems.
You've got Matteo's on better tyres than them. He's on mediums while they're on hard, so... Oh, that's Ruben going a bit sideways there, coming out of that bend.
This has really shook up some things here with that safety car. Really pulled in all the cars together, and it's just proving how difficult it is to stay behind cars and to try and overtake them.
They done quite a few laps without it though, safety car, and things going wrong.
Yeah, Darren's just gapped a bit ahead of Ruben now, so that's helping Darren. Marcy is Kian. That's it. So that's going further behind. Yeah, it's just starting to spread out a little bit. There is Nubel, still leading with 8 seconds ahead. So Ruben's caught up with Darren, so it looks like Darren is slow in the first sector compared to Ruben and Matteo, but then Darren just seems to just get that little bit ahead on the second, maybe the last part of the track.
Ken looks like he's going to come out in 8th. I don't know, he got no, I think no, he did. Kobe just went through.
Oh, that's David LFC.
2 seconds.
He was facing the wrong way. Jamie Owen gets corner cutting penalty. So how close it is again between Darren, Ruben and Matteo. And that's Jamie Owen. Yeah, Jamie Owen's going slow, so his race has gone from bad to worse, and that's Darren and Ruben to get. Oh my God, how we'd missed that! Oh, Ruben's in the wall again. Darren's down to third, Ruben's up to second. They went side by side, and wow, this is really, really close racing. Incredible stuff. Watching it again from Matteo's position with Ruben and Darren ahead. Oh no, Matteo's at the wall. Matteo's at the barrier. He got too close to the chicane. So Matteo is pushed down to fifth. Marcy goes ahead, and that's Jamie Owen. Jamie Owen's out in the background. Oh my God. Let's have a look, because we can see Jamie Owen's car somewhere. There it is. Jamie Owen out of this race. So that's put Matteo into the pits, put on a new set of medium tyres, and he comes out still in fifth at the moment. No, he's lost fifth to Julian. Julian goes up to fifth, maybe PB as well, but Matteo has to repair that damage. Oh, he almost gets too close to the wall there on the exit of it. So Julian up to fifth. He'll be quite happy with that, I think. Drive through for Marcy and 5-second penalty for Darren Parker. I wonder if that was anything to do with when Ruben went past. I didn't quite see it. So penalties galore handed out, left, right and centre. So we continue on. Ruben's still in second, Darren's still in third. Drive through for Marcy. I'm not sure how he's going to take that penalty. So Julian could be promoted. He's 16 seconds behind the rest of them, but could be promoted up to at least third to get a podium, which I think would be a first ever podium for Julian. Kobe and Kian, who've been racing fairly close up, further up ahead, are now racing for 7th and 8th after both of them had incidents. So can Kian get past Kobe as they come round the roundabout? Oh, Kian looks so much quicker than Kobe here. As they come round the hairpin onto that downhill section, turning right into underneath the tunnel. What's Kian going to do? Is he going to hold on? Oh, he looked like he was going to go for the look for the overtake. He just taps Kobe and holds off. Look how much quicker he's looking here. Kobe is struggling again. So let's catch up further up then. So Darren is still on the back of Ruben, and holding on to that podium position. Ruben gets a 3-second penalty, so not quite going to be enough for Darren to get second, but he's putting him under pressure. There's our leader, who is in that Ferrari, and at the moment looking really, really good for that lead. 12 seconds ahead, no penalties. He seems to have the whole circuit to himself, so he will be delighted with what's going on so far. On to lap 26 then of 39 with just 14 laps still to go. Scott Moody gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Where did you go?
I don't know what happened. I don't know. It just stopped. I don't know. Something happened. It just stopped. But yeah, I'm back.
Yeah.
But anyway, that 5 seconds you was on about Darren was basically was when they were under the safety car. Kieran went into the back of Darren on accident.
Yeah.
And it gave Darren a 5-second penalty.
Ah.
So it's not actually Darren's fault.
So that might be looked at.
That will be removed.
Yep. That's looking good then for Darren, hopefully for a second or even a podium here. And let's see, Matteo is quite far behind, 18 seconds behind Darren.
So I don't want to curse it, but it might be Darren's first podium.
Yep. Marcy comes into the pits to take the drive-through. And oh no, he's coming for some tyre change, so he's on to softs. But I think he's done his drive-through penalty. Kieran back up to 6th then. Julian still in 5th. And blue flags for JJ, his teammate. Goes past nice and easy. I don't think Julian's going to get that podium now, I'm afraid. Matteo's still in 4th. It's just quietened off a little bit, this race at this stage of the where we sit. Lap 28, and just roughly 11 laps to go. Let's have a look. It's all very, very spread out, I think.
It is a bit, apart from Kieran. Kieran is on the back.
Julian.
He's got DRS. Is he going to go for the move?
Oh, it's really close, really close. Oh, he's pushed him. Oh, he's struggling to get past. Julian lets him go in the end.
I think Julian there was no match there.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
What's the point in, like, an accident could happen? Like, Julian's on them tyres for 18 laps now. So Kieran's been on his for 7, so it's like a no-brainer really.
So
Ruben's been on these for 16 laps.
Kobe also up to the back of Julian now, so Julian's struggling here. He was looking quite strong in 5th, but he's just dropped off a little bit here, and Kobe could get past him. Kobe's hit him. Oh no, he spun him. Oh, Kobe.
Second time Kobe's been punted up the back.
Sorry, Kobe, Julian Sorry,
Julian, sorry.
yeah, say I'm sorry, but Kobe should have stopped and allowed Julian to go past. As much as he...
So the second time Julian's been hit up the back.
I'm surprised that Kobe's not got a penalty for it.
To me, that was a bit more aggressive, really.
Yeah.
That one was.
Yeah.
More aggressive what Kian done. Kian just little tap,
yeah.
let Julian straighten up, but then Julian slowed down to let him pass. But so Kobe's quite
he should have. I would have said he should have definitely stopped and allowed. Whether it is a mistake because he's just outbraked himself or something.
I think Kobe's got a bit of the ump because of the start of the race. I think
maybe.
Like what's happened.
So Darren now has got a lovely bit of track space, and as I say, just staying out of trouble and seeing how things go. Ruben has got a bit ahead of Darren now by 4.5 seconds nearly.
Darren's broke his front wing.
So Darren nursing the car through. Maybe that's why he's not so close. Oh, that is David F1. He's spun, and as he goes into the wall, he's knocked his wing. So he's going to have to come into the pits.
Break his wing. Could be a chance for Callum to take 14th. So no, Callum just went into the wall as well now.
Marcy now on the back of
his wing.
Julian as well. So is Marcy going to get past Julian without hitting him? So they come down to that chicane. Oh, he's gone on the inside of him, and he gets. Wow, that's how you overtake someone. That's how you do it at that point of the circuit. Nice and clean. Julian really struggling. I'm not sure if is Julian on any particular tyres. He's on hard tyres.
He's on them hards, and he's been on for 20 laps.
Oh, wow. Well, okay, right. So he wants to try and get to the finish. Why he's
probably struggling.
I think he should just come in the pits and put some softs on.
Which I think if BP overtakes him, he's got enough time to get in that pits before Brown. So if I was Julian, I would go in the pits now.
Yeah.
Because you know for a fact the others are on 8 laps, 4 laps. You know for a fact you ain't going to be able to hold it for another like 9 laps or 7.
JJ just comes out of the pits.
Oh, something's happened to Matteo.
Matteo is off. He's DNF'd. Where is he?
I'm not sure. It was meant to be that chicane part.
Let's go on board with Julian to see if we can see anything.
Because that's where, if Julian goes up on this chicane bit, so it's somewhere there. Something's happened to Matteo.
Wow.
On that chicane.
Oh.
But they've cleared it very quickly.
That's weird, unless he quit. Crashed.
So Darren is 20 seconds in front of Kian. Can he hold on for the next 7 laps to get his first podium?
Oh, it's looking good. Nubel obviously going to get his first win on his debut, and that will be some kind of statement, definitely. Ruben's got another 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings now, so Darren is just over 6 seconds behind, and Ruben's got 6-second penalty, so Darren could get second.
He could if he catches.
This is going to be interesting. This is going to be very interesting.
Or if Ruben gets another 3.
So there's Julian now. PB is catching up with Julian.
Yeah, if I was Julian, I'd go into them pits.
Julian needs to get out of the way of Nubel, the leader.
thing is, I just don't know Darren. Kian's catching quite quickly.
Do you think Darren's struggling from what he's got at the moment? If he's got damage?
He's got slight damage. He's been on the tyres now for 18 laps.
So he's nursing the car home.
Yes.
He's not going to get that second unless Ruben gets more penalties. Yeah, I think Darren's just holding on to keep that.
Kian's been on the mediums for 12, and we know the mediums only last about 12 to 14 laps, so I think Kian's going to start struggling soon.
Can PB get past
quite interesting.
Julian? So there's your leader, still new belt, and things have really stretched out even more again here in this race, as we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 DNFs, a couple of safety cars.
BP is now on the back of Julian.
Yes, very much so.
Ooh.
Darren is struggling, he's losing time to Kian.
Yep.
Callum gets another 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. PB's not quite up with Julian, he's there, but he's not pushing him to the point where Julian should let him pass.
PB going to punt Julian. Everyone else has had a go at him.
Well, Marcy managed to get past nicely. It was, you know, quite a risky move, but he did it.
Oh, look at that. PB literally so close now.
Saying that, PB's got 12-second time penalty, where Julian has only got 3, so Julian almost was like, we'll just go not past, actually, I suppose, because he could just zoom ahead and lose enough time for him to actually gain that position. But Scott Moody, 3-second time penalty.
I don't know if something's happened to Darren, because Kian's like 6 seconds now.
He is.
It was literally 13.
So Darren Parker is really struggling with these tyres, potentially with his wing. He's either hit the... Has he hit the wall? Has he spun it? Oh, I'll tell you what, he's got a ghosted car in front of him. Who is the ghosted car? Is that Brown?
But if he stays behind him, he would be DRS, Darren. So
Kian is now just over 5 seconds behind, so Kian is going to gain that podium position if he continues. Lap 36 or 39.
Kian might be literally on the back of Darren time it gets there. But I don't know how Kian's still lasting on them tyres.
Marcy right on the back of Kobe as well. So something's happened to him.
I'm sure that's the longest we've seen on their medium tyres. 15 laps.
This is going to be interesting between these two, and we've obviously seen Kobe having some aggressive moves, so both of them got 3-second penalties, so they're quite even on those. Oh, he's pushing him round now. Scott Moody, 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. That's the second time he's sped in the pit lane. Says Scott, loving speeding. It's 16 seconds for his time penalty. Oh, Kobe's made the mistake, and so Marcy gets past. I don't think there was contact there. So Kobe loses the position to Marcy.
PB still not quite got past Julian.
So
Even though Julian's been on them tyres for 26
Look
laps.
how close Kian is to Darren now.
Oh, he just made a mistake, I think. Julian, yeah, he has.
Julian's made a mistake.
PB's just past him.
So Julian's
Now
down to 9th.
Kian is a 1 second behind Darren.
He doesn't need to make a big move on Darren because of the penalties, but will he go past him? Marcy's
Darren's
next.
definitely got a broken wing. Both sides on his wing.
PB's got a 3-second time penalty.
If he can hold Kian... Oh, Darren's bouncing off that wall. If Darren holds Kian there, I think Darren will just hold that podium. Like I say, the 5 seconds what Darren's got was not his fault, so he will probably get that removed. But the question is, can Darren hold him for another 2 laps?
He's got past. King. Oh, he's
Maybe
done.
not.
Oh my God, that was really good racing from both of them. Really good to not make contact there. And Darren put on a fight, but not quite happens. So Kian gets that podium position. Darren will be probably really disappointed to lose that podium position. However, I think he needs to be positive that he's nursing this car home to take a 4th.
On a broken wing.
Yeah, the one of the hardest tracks of the practically the hardest circuit of the calendar.
Don't know what happened for Darren to lose more wing, but he's obviously bounced off another wall somewhere.
Kobe and Marcy still at it. Kobe's got on the back of Marcy this time, and it's on to the last lap. Kobe looks like he wants to get that position back, pushing and pushing and pushing. Let's have a look to see where our leader... Oh, Marcy makes a mistake just before I was going to look there.
Just come around the last 2 corners, our leader.
A flawless... He's got a 3-second penalty somewhere, but it doesn't matter because Newbell... a dominant and flawless victory for round 3 at Monaco. Newbell takes the win in the Ferrari for Tier 4 of FRL F1 Online Championship round 3. Ruben's going to come away with 2nd in that Renault. Here he comes. So it's 2nd for Ruben. 3rd will go into the hands of Kian. Darren's going to take 4th, a well-deserved 4th to hold on with the damage he's got. So let's keep an eye on Code. Oh, there's a wheel. Someone's off. That's Scott Moody. Scott Moody's basically ditched it in the last lap, and in the swimming pool, Darren Parker gets a 5-second time penalty for unserved penalty.
Oh, Kobe just goes into the wall to try and overtake.
Doesn't quite make it. Marcy ends up 5th, Kobe 6th, Julian 7th, PB 8th, Brown was 9th, David LFC is 10th, Julian JJ East is 11th, and Callum Baker finishes 13th after everyone else decides to go off the circuit. So well done to Newbell for the win. Driver of the day's Marcy according to the game. Wow, that was interesting. I think there was no doubt that Newbell was going to get the win in the end after we saw how smooth, consistent his racing was. But behind him, it all really was interesting to watch as developed. the biggest shock of them all was Leclerc, who was the first to not finish the race. So the finishing positions in, Newbell gets the win for Ferrari. Ruben is second in the Renault, the only Renault to finish. Mercedes third with Kian Green. Darren for Williams in fourth. Marcy for Alfa Romeo in fifth. So an even selection of teams there. Haas and Red Bull, even look at that. So very, very interesting. Well, thank you very much for watching. It was an interesting race, and we will see you for round 4 in a week's time. For next Sunday as normal time, 7 o'clock. We will see you then.
Well done.